if that gets locked in. I have seen. Oh, okay.
Renekton.
So it's gonna be the non-standard bot. My guess is it's gonna be Vladimir plus Leona bot. We'll see how they want to actually swap it around.
Easier lane. I mean, against Galio, of course, it's not too hard, but 5 seconds to go until lock-ins are guaranteed. Teams can swap up until that 20-second mark.
But in my experience, Aatrox certainly can take over in later stages, and one of the real strengths of Aatrox is diving with the Bloodwell passive. You essentially have that built-in GA, and when you add a Camille plus Galio, really playing against Vladimir in the early stages, almost all of his kind of threat, as we're gonna see them go in.
Yeah, pretty good damage there. He's always gonna die right away! Level 1 Doublelift and Ole get a kill already.
I mean, that is a squishy Vladimir. He did not start the door and shield, so he has no HP from his starting item.
Back ready to go, and just in time for his rework, of course. So
he's been powering up.
Yep, he's been getting better, and here we go to the top lane fight. A nice chain stun comes through, but also fight on the bottom side. This could be Doublelift. Cody Sun grabs that kill. A nice gank coming through from Meteos, making that would happen as someday it would walk away with his flash burn.
Galio is going to be problematic for the 100 Thieves team. You essentially have 5 men trying to dive in, and then a Galio to answer that. And Ryu roaming top.
Might only need 2 in this time. They're going to chain together some of the CC. Here comes the Galio over on the wrong side of the wall, though. The Bear still coming across from back the taunt, and now he's going to be able to revive. That's a pretty important timer now. 2 versus 2 continues. A big stun. The damage coming across. That's the kill answered back. 100 Thieves on the board of their second.
Yeah, nice roam up there from Ryu. Was answered by
Advantage someday, and that was just in time. As the bot lane now goes to the engagement. Chain stun coming down, and Ole had no chance to do anything.
Ole just got deleted there, but Smithy, for that, maybe a tanky CDR build would make more sense.
Absolutely could be right here as the Drake's going down to about 1500 HP. Ole goes in, the team's going for the Art engage. Can this fight work well? Galio's on top of it all. Giant top of the Dragon goes over 100 Thieves. Now Summoner's in the front line. First kill comes over to Impact. That's a 1-for-0 for Team Liquid. Now the re-engage as Impact runs away. He can revive if he needs to, but the Aurelia kill in the mid lane is a 1-for-1. So a 4v4 in the team, but Smithy far away from his team, far from the base, still being chased down. Can the Trundle do it? Someday Will Exacted finds his first kill of the game, and the retreat now for Team Liquid. They lost an extra one in the fight, and the Drake's still at over 100 Thieves.
Doublelift's still sitting on his ult. They're actually looking for a pick on Someday.
Find the knock-up. He's got an Empower Q. Ignite is on as well. Someday gonna try to find the backline, deal some damage to Doublelift. He gets close. Forces the ult out, but Doublelift able to get the kill with the support.
Yeah, that early Black Cleaver, and now it's the roam coming down here from 100 Thieves. Ryu is looking. He is behind this bottom lane. I think Doublelift's days are numbered.
300 health, no root available. Flash the Q. The slow's gonna be the stun's gonna land, but there's not any follow-through left available. And here's Galio looking to buy a bit of time, but a quick cleanse gets the Aurelia out of the fight. A nice try, a trade of flash.
Where he's using his W stun twice, essentially in one engagement in quick succession.
And now a quick succession onto the support. After running out of health, he's going to die, only landing a stun for his troubles. 4v5, Vladimir in the back line, gets some decent damage to the Hemo Plague, but now Galio to re-engage. Ryu going to pop his stopwatch for a second, but will still go down. 2-for-0 Team Liquid win a fight.
And they're going to be able to get access to this Mountain Dragon right off of that. Doublelift holding onto his ult the whole time. You notice this is a different style of play for him on the Xayah. These sorts of things. That is really going to be their best shot at having a really strong team fight. And kind of taking down the game, because as it scales further and further in, it gets tough.
He does have flash though, so the pillar comes in. He's not going to burn that just yet. He's going to Zonya's the ultimate, and here comes the rest of the team though. This is a bit of a 2v4 as the rest of the team comes across. A slow, a knock-up. Here comes the rest of the squad as Xmithy joins in. There's the jump in for Galio as well. They found the taunt, and they're going to get that isolated kill. One comes down as Meteos falls. Into the back line is Sumner, but he cannot find the target. Knocked in the air, shut down yet again. A 2-for-0 for Liquid. It's going to be the revive stopping soon for Impact, but even still another clean battle without casualties. The early flash get away. Cody Sun knew better than to wait around a Galio as the turret falls, and Liquid are not to be stopped.
Yeah, they have the Ocean Dragon. They can regen up. They're going to keep going.
Oh, they found the stun after. He's got a flash get away. More summoners lost by 100 Thieves. Less damage during the fight, and there's no smite available for Meteos. They can burn this down as long as they respect that Ryu's coming around the wings. And here we go with 30,000 or 3,000 health left onto the Baron. Pope goes in for the double top. The knockups are there. That's one. Looking for the second. They're going to get it all. And the team is going to be routed. 100 Thieves off the map, and Team Liquid gets 7 straight kills in a Baron.
They get everything, winning the team fight. Hard for 100 Thieves to really find something. You know, all these item completions are coming through, and here comes Impact.
Yeah, 2v1, no fair someday. Pops his stopwatch, but he's in the middle of the people. A nice stun comes across. Will they find a good re-engage here, 100 Thieves? They maybe find something to do in the fight as the health bars get lower. Impact, the blood well's running out. Gets stopped, has to revive. Is there going to be a good re-engage? A nice flash away. Now a taunt on Vladimir. Cody's son still wants to find the back line. Ole and Pope would be okay targets, but now the re-engage is going to find the two-man slow. Look for the next little bit. Not going to find the engage just yet. This will be a small disengage. There's Ryu and Doublelift now joining the fight as well. Once again, they go in Smithy. Pops his own stopwatch. Here comes Ole in the back line. Finds a knockup on second charm. Galio into the mix as well. First kill going to come around as Afmu is gone. 5v4 in the battle. A second kill, a third. Finally one straight back on an impact, but does it even matter? The shutdowns going through for a couple. This fight getting a little bit closer. Cody's son trying to join in, and he makes it a 1 versus 2. Both are a little bit low, and Doublelift running out of health a little as well. And not a bad defense for 100 Thieves, but they still lost more in the field. Damage. Inhibitor itself will go down.
And a hit here or there. For 100 Thieves, it's all about one perfect fight. They have to find the engage. They have to take down Doublelift.
Ooh, almost found a little bit Oates to get away from it. No major CC to be had. A big root in the front line. Did pick off Afmu already. Looking for the second as Medios runs for the pillar, runs away, but Ryu's going to fall. A double kill so far for Doublelift. Now into the base as a flash over the wall. Smithy is going to fall. But now the chase in. Cody's son trying to run. He's channeling, and he is done. Doublelift on his third. He is legendary to Xayah. Only a single drop in the entire game. Inhibitor to fall. They're ready to go for Nexus turrets and take down them all. Team Liquid running a pretty standard composition and showing up their first game of the summer split, picking up where they left off with an undefeated game against 100 Thieves. Another kill to come across. They just bounce house this poor Renekton. Someday is going to drop. He comes back again. Still a death as he runs back towards the Nexus. I guess he'll live. The Nexus falls. It's all that matters. Team Liquid start the season well.
A very strong first game here for TL. Has to ball up to engage. It's one of those situations where it's 5 people all trying to dive towards the AD carry. If that is happening, well, you're all into the Galio taunt. You're all into the knock-up here from Aatrox and the CC as well from that Rakan. It becomes very, very difficult to actually get to Doublelift. And we saw in those late game team fights, if you can't get to him, Marksmen are still incredibly strong. He put out by far the most damage and was really, you know, Doublelift said before the game, oh, well, it's not really about 80 carries. This game was about Doublelift.
Yeah, it was by the end of it all. I mean, first blood at literally level 1.
A little bit of misplay, whereas Team Liquid really played with comfort and I think proved that you still can do a lot of these things. 27,000 damage, 80 carry. It's like MSI.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, even though the meta is basically broken open, like Vladimir, Aurelia, Renekton, those are all way more quote-unquote meta that you see in international play in Korea and the LPL and things like that. But you can just play what you're good at right now, and that's kind of proven by Doublelift. You're like, let's just play Xayah. Like, we don't need to go anything crazy. This is still strong enough to win games, and I think that's what's super cool about the meta right now is